What is up, everyone, and welcome to a new daily market outlook. My name is Fabio, and in today's video we're going to be having a look at the major dollar pairs alongside gold. So with that said, let's dive in. By the way, do not forget to leave a like and subscribe, and let's have a look at the markets. Starting off with the dollar index, the dollar index is currently nearing an area of daily supply, which initiates the entire push in towards the downside. So at the moment, we're still, of course, in a daily uptrend, still looking for a sustainable pullback, though, on this daily time frame. I do think it will come from this area of supply, which is also an area of weekly supply over here at the top. As we can see, we've tapped in towards that weekly supply zone twice, and who knows, we're most likely going to be tapping into it for a third time. So let's keep an eye on that zone. That zone starts at around, 102.140. So keeping my eye on that before a potential dump back down in towards the lows. So yeah, that's it for the dollar index. Let's head over to Aussie dollar and Aussie dollar. So what has Aussie dollar been doing? Well, as I of course mentioned last week, waiting for it to hit this area of demand, so we can clearly see that we made a tap in towards it. However, absolutely no slowdown coming in towards that zone. So for now, yeah, just going to keep my eyes open and pretty much keep an eye on the daily, because on the 4 hour we don't really have any obvious areas of demand. The only kind of obvious area I would say is this lowest area of demand. For the rest, we had some demand located over here. However, as we can see, it's not fresh at all anymore, so expecting more downside still from Aussie dollar potentially. Of course, we kind of took out this swing low which we have over here, but still I would prefer a tap in towards a sustainable area of daily demand, which is, for instance, this area of daily demand over there. Tapping back in towards the 4 hour. 4 hour is heavily overextended, so I am anticipating a pullback somewhere from here, but the exact location is very hard to decide due to there not being any clear areas of fresh demand. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So yeah, for me, pretty much on Aussie dollar, it's just gonna be a waiting game, waiting for pretty much this area of daily demand to get hit, and then wait for new areas of 4 hour demand to be created. So yeah, that's that Aussie dollar wise. Let's head over to Euro dollar. So yeah, Euro dollar, let's have a look at this pair over here. So took a long last week, as I mentioned. Yeah, Euro dollar, as you can see, I've left pretty much all the drawings on purely because of the fact that it's just such an ugly pair at the moment. Looking at the daily as of now, keeping my eyes out for this lowest area of demand, located approximately from this level over here at around 1.07259 down towards 1.06363. As you can see, we've currently tapped in towards it, seeing a reaction, so let's keep our eyes out for a potential euro dollar pullback. For the rest, yeah, euro dollar is just such a hard pair to trade at this moment. If you look at, of course, the 4 hour, you can of course trade it on the 15, but that's not really what I do. So I'll be keeping my eyes out for even lower levels. So for instance, a potential level that I would be keeping my eye out for is, for instance, this area on the daily. Let's see, has it already been hit? Yeah, it's already got hit. So even that area of daily demand is not fresh anymore. So yeah, it's pretty much an impossible game really looking at where we're going to see a nice reversal from. For the rest, if I look at this daily time frame, we have some areas of demand, for instance over here, which are fresh, or even over here. So let's have a look where those levels are located at. Yeah, pretty much, as we can see, this upper level we can neglect, this lower level we already tapped into it. So that just makes this objective of finding nice areas of demand so much more hard. So what I'll probably do is just also leave euro dollar for what it is for now. So yeah, let's head over to pound dollar. And pound dollar has initiated a further dump in towards this area of daily demand, which I pointed out on Friday. So let's see if we can see some slowdown from here. We'll be keeping my eyes out for a potential pullback trade. What's this going to be looking like? Well, preferably on the 15-minute. First of all, take out this high, kind of see an additional break of structure over here next to, of course, this break of structure, and then look for a potential long to trade that pullback on pound dollar due to its overextended nature in towards the downside. So yeah, that's what I'll be waiting for from pound dollar. So yeah, with that said, let's head over to Kiwi dollar. And Kiwi dollar also initiated a and let me just delete this. Also initiated a dump further downwards last night during Asian session, and as we can see, we tapped in towards that daily area of demand to the absolute pip. So beautiful scenes. Now looking for a potential trade back up in towards the highs, so keep an eye on that 15-minute time frame. I'll pretty much be doing the same as on pound dollar, waiting for, let's say, this high to get broken, then wait for one more break of structure for the confirmation, and then look for longs from demand. So yep, that's it for Kiwi dollar. Then gold, and gold, last but not least, as we can see, daily initiated a further dump from that area of pretty much supply which I mentioned. Now waiting for the daily areas to get hit over here and over here. So yeah, just waiting for those levels to get hit. Once those levels get hit, we can look for potential longs. So yeah, that is that from the markets for today. Not much on these dollar pairs, mainly going to be focusing on some other pairs, but of course pound dollar and Kiwi dollar could deliver us some favorable options. So yeah, that's that. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I wish you all a fantastic day. Thanks guys.